going to do a Pilates sequence to work on our abs. And we'll start by taking our tall seat, lifting the head right over the shoulders, and then tuck your belly and roll yourself back. Draw the knees back into the chest, give them a little pull, and then go up into tabletop. Make sure you tuck your shoulder blades underneath your back, and then we're just going to start by tapping one heel and then the other heel to get our abs warmed up, just to get everything grounded and really settled here. Now I want you to inhale as you tap, exhale as you pull back. Okay, and then we'll switch that to both legs. And what you're trying to do here is keep the belly pulled down. Make sure that the abs don't dome up toward the ceiling. Good, then we'll take the hands onto the front of the knees, and you're going to pull the knees in as you push your arms away. And it's going to create this really good isometric contraction in your belly. And then relax. Draw the knees back, push the arms away. And make sure that you're not holding your breath. Keep breathing while you're doing that. We'll do one more, and then we'll switch to a single leg. So this knee is pulling in, my hand is pushing out, and then I switch. Let's take the hands, pull the knee in, and pull the knee in. Then we'll lift up the head so that we get a better contraction through the abs. Let's take the hands to the back of the head, then we're going to do a twist with that. Elbow to knee. And once you get the hang of that and you want to make it harder, you're going to keep your knee a little bit farther away and then try to really lift your elbow up toward it. You'll feel a big difference in that movement. Now we'll switch, and we're going to go straight leg with it. Really try to lift your elbow as high as you can get it toward that knee. Okay, now we'll switch it up again. We're going to do an alternating twist toward each knee. So we drop one leg, we go elbow, 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 switch. Okay, one more. And then pull it in. Rock the knees out. Good. to take the legs straight up, open, cross, and then we'll reverse crunch. Open, switch the cross, reverse crunch. As you do this one, try to go straight up toward the ceiling, like you're pointing your toes up. Okay, one more. And then down, pull it in, rock side to side. So then we'll come up with the elbows really nice and wide, cradle the head, and bring the legs up, and we're going to work on the obliques. Trying to do a little side bend. You're going to twist and twist the upper body and the legs. And then come back to center, pull the legs in. Let's send one leg up and the other leg long. And just take a little stretch here. And then we'll switch. Both legs up. We'll take the hands behind the head and flex your heels. Push the heels up toward the ceiling to open up the back line of the leg. We're going to do a really little dip and lift. So you want to make sure you don't go really far down and then you lose that control with the abs and you start to pooch out or dome with the abdominals. That means you're pushing too hard. It's better to keep the movement really small and ground down the whole time with your belly. So we inhale, exhale, pull back. Okay, now we're going to open that into some little circles. Start small and then we start to get bigger, just as long as you feel like you can control and you can keep the belly button grounding. Okay, and then we'll switch and go the other way. Pull the knees in, pull them tight. Okay, now let's send the legs up. And we're going to do an alternating heel tap and then a reverse crunch. Heel tap, reverse crunch, and we'll add the arms. Okay, take a little rest. Rock it out side to side. And then we'll take the legs up into tabletop. Open the leg or the arms wide, and then sway the knees side to side. We have one more turn each side. Come back up, drop the feet down, drop the hands down. We're going to go into a bridge. So lift your hips up. Good, and roll them down. Just to stretch the abs a little bit so they don't get too tight. And then we're going to alternate finger tap to the heel. Take a rest from that. And then we'll come over onto our side. So we're going to do a side plank to work on the obliques and the control here, but we also need to lift out of the shoulder. So we'll go up and down. Okay, that was about 10, so let's flip over to the other side. Shoulder right underneath your elbow and pull some of the weight out of the shoulder. Make your waist really long. Open your fingers wide. Left hand comes onto your hip, and then we'll push up and down. Release after 10. We'll roll over onto the belly. Spread the fingers really wide. We're going to come up into a forearm plank. So set your shoulders on the back. Lift up onto your knees and then curl your toes underneath and get really long. Now to focus on the lower belly, we're going to do an alternating knee tap. So we'll end off by pushing up into a high cobra stretch to open up through the belly. So we want to keep these muscles long, especially after we strengthen them, because if they start to get tight, it pulls our posture forward. Down, and come back up into sitting. was our Pilates routine to work on the abs and a really good focus on the obliques as well. I hope you enjoyed it.